What's up, everybody? It's the greatest 816 coming to you with another Call of Duty Advanced Warfare gameplay. This gameplay I'm actually doing is on Hardcore Domination, but I'm actually here to talk to you guys about some of my class setups here that I have: my guns, my Scorestreaks, my perks. Tell you guys about some of the equipment that I use and play with. If you like the video, please comment, like, subscribe. But to get straight into it, starting off with the bow. Everybody likes the bow. You can't go wrong with the bow. It's a pretty good damage gun. I actually use the one for the assault class, I believe. Added with a foregrip. Basically, the only thing I need on there for the additional accuracy with the damage is pretty clutch. Use it on most any game mode can work with the bow. Actually, I don't think it's strictly limited to any type of one game mode. It pretty much is an all-around gun. Next up is the ASM-1. The ASM-1 is a submachine gun that I actually use. I think I actually use the one that's in the professional class, the rigger. I equip it with foregrip for the accuracy and advanced rifling for the range. Its damage is pretty good, and also the fire rate is pretty good on it for a submachine gun, and kind of maul through people. I use it a lot on smaller maps though. The game mode really doesn't matter on it as well. Just kind of map size is what I use more of it. Next up, the AK-12, another assault rifle. It of course has pretty decent damage, and also accuracy is pretty good on it to me. I equip it with foregrip for the additional accuracy and suppressor. I do this gun mode usually on standard game modes, just because of some fact that you always have a UAV up with the suppressor. It doesn't show when I'm shooting, so that is actually pretty good for me. That AK-12. I'm actually watching my own gameplay here. It's crazy. But yeah, sorry, back to the guns. Yeah, the AK-12 is, like I said, a pretty beastie gun. Next up, the KF-5, another submachine gun that I use. Like I said, it's kind of based on maps and kind of just how I feel. In reference to this one, though, it's more of a hardcore domination type game, or hardcore mode, not just domination. I'll equip foregrip on it for accuracy and also rapid fire rate. I do that just because of the simple fact I think the damage is kind of okay. It's kind of low for a submachine gun in my opinion. But with rapid fire rate, if I'm shooting more bullets at you and kind of evading yours as I should be, I feel that once my bullets, enough of them get into you, it should take you out. Last up, the HBR-A3. These are the main 5 guns that I use. I equip it with a red dot sight, just because of the simple fact I hate its iron sights, those whatever they are. I forgot even what those I want to call them triangles when I know they're not triangles. But yeah, the red dot sight equips it for accuracy and also foregrip for more accuracy. Foregrip is a must on any of my guns, just because the additional 2 that it usually gives for the accuracy, you really can't beat that. But its damage and range, of course, is all pretty good. Those are the main things I kind of go off of: is accuracy, damage, range sometimes, but mobility and handling, I really don't care for those. I think some of those, and kind of accuracy too, depending on the person. Accuracy kind of can be varied depending on the person, so I sometimes look into it, but not really too much. Next up are my perks. Starting with lightweight. Lightweight is a must for objective-based gameplay, in my opinion. Domination, things like that. Capture the flag, hardpoint. You got to hurry up and get to that position and get there as quickly as possible. Lightweight definitely will help you with that, as far as getting there, as quickly as possible. Next up, flak jacket. Flak jacket is a must for also kind of standard mode gameplays of objective-based games. If it's hardpoint, domination, things like that, where grenades are going to be coming to specific spots because they don't possibly know where you are, you need that flak jacket. Next up, blind eye. Blind eye is a must for me. I don't think I ever switch it out. I used to use gung ho, but I really didn't notice a difference, so I switched over to blind eye just because of the simple fact I got tired of dying by sentries and dying by warbirds. It's definitely a needed thing for me. Next up, scavenger. Scavenger probably is the most important out of these perks for me, just because of the simple fact I'm terrible at picking up other people's guns and usually I can live long enough to be able to go through the bullets that I'm given. So it's a must that I have Scavenger, just so that I can keep my gun, because it's one, I'm pretty sure it's the one I'm gonna like the best because of the class that I set up, and I don't have to worry about ever running out of bullets, and I don't ever set up a secondary for like launch or anything. Next up, as you see, is Hardline. Hardline is a must as well, just because of the simple fact I like to get on my streaks. I think that they pretty much all help me. So if I can have less points taken away so that way I can get to them quicker, that minus 100 points is real clutch for getting to those streaks as quickly as possible. So that's why I clicked that Hardline. This is such a fail right here. Saw two people, couldn't get either one. UAV, as you see up, I got threat detection, extra assist points, and extra time. We're on the Scorestreaks, of course. Threat detection is a must for hardcore, in my opinion. It's always on there, and it's, as well as assist time. Those are both a must for me. And the extra points, you know, is always helpful to get to your next streak. So you know, that's always good as well. On standard game modes, though, I probably would just do speed and assist points, just because simple fact you already have a UAV. If it can be going as quickly as possible, you really don't have to worry about threat detection, because you should be able to just see them up there in your minimap versus see them through walls. Next step would be the aerial assault drone, which I equip it with the AI controlled, also cloak, so that way it's invisible, especially on hardcore, because it's probably going to be easy to take out, and rockets. With those three things, letting it go around just a computer and it's just exterminating, you don't have anything that you have to worry about from that, and you just see the words exterminate just light up all the time. It just goes and seeks out people easy, and like I said, with the invisible on there, it's hard for them to be able to take it out. Next up, and these are my current class that I have, these four actually. System hack. System hack, honestly, I equipped it because I got sick and tired of people doing it to me, actually. Just throwing system hacks and you couldn't do anything. But it would disable EXO, the assist points, and extra time. It's beast mode, especially on things like capture the flag. Some of the locations to capture a flag, if you disable an EXO, they can't even be able to jump up there to even get the flag. So on objective based game modes, that system hack is just a beast. Last up here, for my basically hardcore, these are all hardcore things, or some of are objective based as well, standard as well. But Warbird with the aggressor on it, just letting the computer go around and just get those extra kills. It's boss. That's all I can say about that. It's boss. And it's good for hardcore or standard. This bombing run, though, I would suggest it only for standard, just because the simple fact with hardcore, you can tell your teammates where you're gonna put it at, and they don't care most of the time. Unless they're your actual clan mates, they don't care at all. They're just gonna go to it and it's gonna kill them anyway. But it's pretty beast for standard. My grenades, I always use a Semtex. I never change it, actually. It's just what I always use for my Semtex. And then lastly, up are my Exos. Exo Shield, I think Exo Shield is a great Exo ability, along with Overclock for whenever you need to get to destinations even quicker with lightweight, and also the Exo Stem for the extra health. If you guys like the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, you guys, take it easy.
Secrets, if you really look at yourself, you would be speechless. What happened to being doctors and teachers? What happened to being your brother's keeper? Nowadays kids more worried about